Hey everyone, back for another video. Thought I would do one on Karn tonight. He's the new Planeswalker that just came out for Dominaria. He's tearing up all the local metagames and all the formats, of course. But he's the first colorless Planeswalker in Puzzle Quest. So he does some really cool stuff. Forgive me because I've only got him at level 34 right now. He's about as hard to level up as Nicol Bolas was, which was the 3-color one. So he's taking me quite a bit of time and a lot of runes to get up there. So I've got him at level 33 right now, and I've got 2 different decks for him. The one I'm going to show you tonight is the standard legal one. So he allows you to play all 5 colors, which is really cool. At the moment, for his abilities, you can see I've only got a +1 on one color. They'll slowly increase to being +1 on everything. His first ability lets you pick from one of 3 cards to draw. If you pick something colorless, all of his bonuses go up by 1. His second ability I've never really used. It just gives you another card and it gains mana. Third ability is really cool. It creates a construct token, which is, let's see if it'll pull up here. Okay, not it's all the way, but it's an 8/8 token. If you have 3 supports, it has prevent damage. And at the end of your turn, if you have 2 or more supports, it'll return the first one in your graveyard to your hand and give it 6 mana. So if you're going up against, like, say, a Vraska deck, and she keeps killing your supports, you'll be able to start getting them back. Vraska is actually my worst matchup for this deck. So, of course, you want supports and you want colorless cards, so that way you can help buff him up. If you ended up purchasing him, you got a Gilded Lotus right away, which is amazing for every deck. This probably is going to be the best card for Dominaria, though I'm kind of curious how Mox Amber is going to work. So this is going to increase all my mana bonuses by 2. That also includes your Planeswalker mana, which is actually really cool because it'll fill your abilities up really fast. I'm running Manolith in here because he's a little bit slow to play cards, so this helps just a little bit if you get stuck on a mismatched board. And then I just recently crafted a Sorcerer's Spyglass. This card, again, helps against Vraska specifically, but it shuts down a lot of decks. And when you throw out a construct token, it's going to keep popping this back to your hand every time it disappears, which is really useful. So I've got Storm the Vault in here for mana acceleration. Once this flips over, you start getting X blue gems every turn, which is equal to your supports times 2. So those are all the supports I'm running. Now I wanted a little bit of creature removal in here, so I'm running Doomfall, so I can do some exiling, and Vraska's Contempt. This gets around a whole bunch of the Embalm and Eternalized creatures, so you don't have to deal with them again. So those are quite beneficial. I'm running Talent of the Telepath just to cycle through my deck a little more quickly, get me the cards I want, and it gains you the extra mana, so it helps with his slowness. I'm running Paladin of Atonement, so you can get a little bit of life gain. His life's still pretty low at this level. Harsh Mentor is a good card to have against combo decks in general. And then I'm running Atali just because he's absolutely broken and incredibly fun to play with. It's really cool playing your opponent's cards. So this is what I'm running for him. Let's go ahead and jump in here. We're playing Bolas, of course. And let's see what we do. Hopefully I'm playing against another standard deck, but that's not usually the case here in Training Grounds. Okay, so I've got a Gilded Lotus. I definitely want to lead out with that. Then jump into the Talent and then the Spyglass. Let's see. Okay, he's only doing the -3/-3, so he can't kill things in one hit. Let's find us a good match. I see one green, but I don't see any Cascade with it. Yeah, I don't see anything fancy on this board. Oh, we got lucky. Okay, so this is what makes Gilded Lotus so cool. So change my hand a little bit, and now look at those mana bonuses. Even the Planeswalker loyalties go up. That is so awesome. And then once I make a match with his first ability, those are going to go up even higher. Okay, so we get our Paladin. We're going to talent. We can get a Manolith with his ability next turn, more than likely. So I'm going to go for the Atali here. And now Bolas has a full hand. That's always wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and let the Spyglass power up all the way, because he's going to come online with his first ability really soon. Oh, I called it. Manolith. So now that I've used his first ability, all my mana bonuses have just gone up again. So I'm going to put that to second, so that way it can help power me into Atali. Again, I don't see anything too fancy here, so let's just see what we luck into. And our Spyglass is already down to 1. That's no fun. Now I'm starting to wonder. I think I'm going to move that other Spyglass up a spot. Don't know how much good that's going to do, but we will find out. Okay, he's still a ways away from using that first ability, which is good. Now this turn I could use Karn's second ability to go get one of those other cards that is first ability fetched, but again, I don't really see too much of a point in that. This turn, that 6 damage is starting to going to add up really fast, so I'm going to try and get the Contempt out. Okay, if I make this green match, we got to cascade a little bit. There we go, Vraska's Contempt right away. So, I mean, you can just see between these two Planeswalkers, Bolas starting in the 90s and me starting at like 60. Karn is amazing, but he is really weak in these lower levels. I've taken a peek at the level 60, and he seems to be a lot higher. Let's see, I want to make sure that stays there. Now again, I know these Spyglasses keep dying off pretty quickly. Oh, good play on his part with those discards. Okay, so now he's got his ability, and I've got a 3/3, so that's something to worry about. So as I was saying, we've got these Spyglasses, they're disappearing pretty quick, but now I've got my construct. Now we can actually see what it looks like. So again, it's going to have prevent damage because I've got 3 or more supports, and then at the end of my turn, I'm going to start getting those Spyglasses back with 6 mana on them. And we've got Atali paid for, so I'm going to get one of his cards, and I'll be able to hopefully get that Storm the Vault this turn. Looking for fancy stuff, still not seeing it. I want to get like a 10-gem cascade going on camera at some point. I think that'd be really cool to show off. Oh, we're definitely not playing a standard deck. Oh. So there's still a glitch in Atali where if my opponent's hand is full, his cards are going to go to the top of my deck instead of my hand. I really wish they'd fix that. But Oath of Ileana is awesome. That's like one of the most powerful cards, not in standard anymore. Oh, so close to having something really fun on the board. I'll just keep with the green matches, they're working. So there's my Storm the Vaults. We've got the Spyglass powered back up. And see now, since his hand's not full, I got a card to my hand fully powered instead of to the top of my deck. Oh, yes. We are not playing a standard deck. Oh, I love this vault. If you saw, it just filled my entire hand up. Oh, he gave me a To the Slaughter. Very nice. Again, not standard legal. Wonder how Delirium is going to work with Karn, if it cares about the card or if it cares about my Planeswalker color. Should be interesting to find out. Okay, I don't want to match the Spyglass. Let's take a black match away from Bolas. We'll kill the dragon. And then we will kill Jory. Does he take 10? He does not take 10. Okay, do I want to dance with the telepath? No, I'm going to get the Manolith. Let's see what this one turns up. This time we'll dance. I love how this card functions like this. I can just keep digging if nothing looks really appealing. I'm going to take another Storm the Vault. Then his hand's not full, so I get another card from his deck. And I got a support back. And we get another dragon across from us. I don't really want the zombie. We got another To the Slaughter. And I've got 2 Storm the Vaults in hand. I think this is another glitch that when this card flips, it counts as being in my graveyard. So that's why it keeps giving it back to me with Karn. Because these are going to flip the turn I play them now. Let's see. Let's put another card in hand. I'll go for a Spyglass. That'll also power up my mana bonuses. We don't have a Gilded Lotus in play right now, but using his first ability and fetching 2 colorless cards, that's why the bonuses are still looking like we do have one. Don't have a spot for the Harsh Mentor right now. Okay, that's just a treasure. Let's go ahead and match that one. Moratali is never bad. Thank you for the kill spell for your own creature. Really appreciate that, Bolas. And what present are you giving me this time? It's a support. I hate having to wait until my next turn to find out. Okay, once again, Vault pays for all my cards. I get a Doomfall. Oh, Sphinx's Tutelage. I always hate this card played against me. Got my Lotus back out of my graveyard this time. Let's make another construct so he's reinforced. As you can see, once this deck really gets rolling, it gets kind of out of control. You know what, why not? We'll change that out. He's not really hitting us for damage anymore. And Bolas is dead. So as you can see, having access to all 5 colors and letting you play any broken cards that you want, Karn is really easy to abuse. Unfortunately, when you play him in matchups where you're on a color node, you can only play the cards in that color, which I don't really like, but I understand it. But when you're playing any other kinds of matchups, you can play 5-color Karn and totally have a blast with it. It's a really good time. But that's it. I highly recommend Karn. Start saving up your gold now so you'll be able to get him soon. Thanks.